Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, Dr. Mystical talked about decks for well-being, okay, and self-care. So I wanted to look at some of my own decks. What decks did I think for self-care? And the first one I sort of thought about was in relationships, and relationships in many ways, love in many ways. So I used the Romantic Tarot. The Romantic Tarot to me can be very, very healing when you start to look at the imagery of this deck. When you start to really take a deep look at some of the images and that, I find this can be a very self-healing, self-care, in the romantic, in the love sense, in the relationship sense. I find this an amazing deck for that. Okay, another deck I find absolutely spot on in regards to healing. I just want to take a moment. One second. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. Okay. So what I want to do is the next sort of self-care sort of deck. It's actually a Santa Muerte, and I think I've mentioned this before. The reason why I think of this as a self-care healing deck is it reminds me of life. Okay, it reminds me of those that have passed. It reminds me of those that have lived in the past. It just brings so much to the sense of surrender, the sense of moving forward in life, of actually taking those steps. Just something about the Santa Muerte Tarot that really gives that to me on many levels when it comes to healing. Okay, another sort of self-care, self-healing deck, of course, to me is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tony Hartman. This is definitely a healing deck on many levels. When you look at the colours of the chakras, it really sort of dives deep into those areas. So this to me is a fantastic deck in regards to self-care and healing. Okay, another deck that I'm looking at, of course, is the Herd Crafter Tarot. I think the plants in that are very healing. I think that's part of the process as well. You know, the self-care is being able to take those plants and absorb the energy. Maybe if you've got some physically essential oils or herbs, you can use them for healing as well. I find that a really great sort of self-care deck. Another one is the Crystal Power Tarot. I just think with working with the crystals in the tarot, again, that real sort of healing energy, uplifting, it's beautiful, it's bright, lots of beautiful colours. I just find this a really healing tarot deck. So very self-care. This to me is really, when I want something just that little bit gentle, I think this really gives it to me. Okay, another thing is when it comes to sort of self-care, self-healing, well-being, I think the Dark Goddess Tarot, I think anything that sort of offers that sort of enabling you to sort of work with energies in that respect. I mean, this is just a few of the decks available, of course, that I have. I just wanted to show you a few. I think when you start going through and do the meditations or connecting to the goddess in this aspect can be very self-care, self-healing. So this was just a few of the decks that I would class as for self-healing, with self-care, just taking time out for oneself when you start sort of diving deep into these decks. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.